Every story has a villain, and when the world can't find one, it creates one. Medusa is a perfect example, y'all. A woman punished for surviving, a woman rewritten as a warning, a woman turned into a monster because the truth was too inconvenient, too uncomfortable, too revealing. And isn't that familiar? We don't destroy people for being dangerous, we destroy them for being inconvenient. Medusa wasn't born a monster, she was made into one by power, by fear, by a world that needed someone to blame. The original story isn't about vanity, it's about violation. It's about a woman harmed in a sacred place and then punished for the harm done to her. Because it's easier to shame the survivor than confront the one who caused the damage. It's easier to rewrite the story than rewrite the culture. It's easier to call her a monster than admit she was a mirror. And let me go back to this point right here when I say it's easier to shame the survivor than confront the one who caused the damage. We see that all the time. We really do. Perfect examples when a young girl, let's say she's 13, 14, when she says that she has been sexually assaulted by a older man, the first thing y'all always say, well, what was she wearing? But who gives a goddamn if what she was wearing? Who really gives a damn? I don't give a damn if she was wearing Hello Kitty pajamas. That still does not give a old sleazy man the right to sexually assault her. Then you're, oh, well, she might have did it. What in the actual hell can a 13 or 14-year-old girl do to entice an old ass man? Like, think about it. Get the brain out of your ass and think about it. What in the hell can she do to entice an old ass man? Hmm. See, when we bring up that logic, like, what can she do? Y'all quick to say, uh, uh, look here. What you stuttering for? What you stuttering for? You need to have information to back up what you're trying to say. Because if you ain't trying to say anything, you ain't got nothing to back it up on, then maybe you should just shut up. Because first and foremost, should no man be putting hands or sticking it in anything young, or if it's not their woman. First of all, you shouldn't be doing that to young children anyway. And then you shouldn't be doing it to women that are not yours. That is not your significant other. Because y'all quick to say, well, what did she do to him? Or when a teacher, when they get in trouble about it, oh, well, look how these girls dress these days. Okay, yeah, we get it. We see how they dress. But that still does not give the man or woman, because let me say it like this, does not give the man or woman the right to touch a minor. Because women can do it too. Women can do it too. But see, when women do it to men, it's a different story. Because now it's, oh yeah, he done became a man now. He done became a man now. So a woman had to touch him for him to become a man now. Like, what are you actually smoking? We'll be doing them hard drugs. Yeah. And my thing is, yes, we can always fault the adult in the situation. Then some people always say, well, what about the minor? They know what they look here. When situations and stuff like that go on, I try to honestly, when stuff like that happens, instantly the adult is in the wrong. But that does not mean that the minor does not get a little backlash, because first of all, why are you doing all of that? Look here, tell somebody first. Get some concrete evidence first. Then tell somebody, because they always gonna say, "Oh, nobody's gonna believe you." That's why I always suggest that they should get concrete evidence first, then go tell somebody. Because you tell somebody, people ain't gonna believe you. They really not. We see that. These people don't believe people that get sexual assaulted. They don't believe these people. They don't. Then what everyone wants to say, well, look what they did. They did. Look here. First and foremost, you should realize that the adult is the adult in the situation. They should be smart enough to sit up there and control themselves and say that, no, this is wrong. No, I'm not going to do this. No, you need to go. Since some people want to blame it all on the minor. See, when people blame it all on the minor, now it's like, oh, the minor knew what they were doing. Oh, the minor knew how they dressed. Oh, the minor knew that. Oh, the minor that did it. Blah 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 blah. And it's always the adult. Well, I know them. They're good people. Huh. Oh, he's a good brother. Well, Benedict Arnold was somebody's brother too. Look how that turned out. Exactly. My thing is, when something like that happens, the adult is automatically in the wrong. Then they want to say, well, we're innocent until proven guilty. Well, until I see some concrete evidence, until I see something worth a damn, I'm going to immediately assume that this person did what this person said. Simple as that. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, oh well. We don't fear monsters. We fear the truth they expose. Medusa's crime wasn't her gaze. It was her refusal to stay silent. Her refusal to disappear. Her refusal to carry the shame that wasn't hers. And that's what made her dangerous. Not the snakes, not the stone. The truth. The truth that power protects itself. The truth that victims are easier to blame than systems. The truth that a woman who survives is harder to control than a woman who breaks. The world loves a quiet survivor. It hates a loud one. We see it today. People are punished for speaking up. People are labeled dramatic, angry, difficult, too much, because their pain doesn't fit the narrative. We turn survivors into villains so we don't have to face the violence we allow. We turn their stories into cautionary tales so we don't have to change anything. We turn their names into warnings so no one else dares to speak. Medusa wasn't the monster, she was the threat. And here's the part no one wants to admit. Every time we silence ourselves to make others comfortable, we become a little more stone. Stone from holding it in. Stone from pretending it didn't hurt. Stone from carrying shame that was never ours. Stone from shrinking so others don't feel small. We don't turn to stone because we're cursed. We turn to stone because we're tired. Tired of surviving quietly. Tired of being misunderstood. Of being rewritten. But Medusa's story wasn't just tragedy, it was transformation. The snakes weren't punishment, they were reclamation. A reminder that what they tried to destroy, it couldn't destroy her. Her gaze wasn't a curse, it was protection, a boundary so powerful so that no one could cross it without consequences. Medusa didn't become a monster, she became untouchable. And maybe, just maybe, that's the part of the myth we were meant to inherit. Because the moment you stop apologizing for surviving, you stop being someone else's monster and start becoming your own myth. Medusa teaches us that the world will try to rewrite you when your truth is too loud, too sharp, too honest. But the story only becomes a tragedy if you let them. You're not a monster, you're the mirror. And some people will call you dangerous because they don't like what they see in you.